Hi, I'm Tom. That's Lucy. And this is Kitty Help Desk. So today I'm out on the catio and I wanted to talk to you about the concept of advocacy and how we all should really be advocates for our pets. Cats especially lacking some of the social IQ that maybe dogs have. They really need us to intervene on their behalf in a variety of situations. I was kind of reminded of this book. You've probably heard of or read this book, The Little Prince. And in this book, the little prince encounters a fox, and he is talked into taming the fox. The fox wants to be tamed because taming means that the prince will become forever special to the fox as an individual, and the fox will become forever a special individual to the prince, similar to a rose that the little prince cultivated and loves. And at the end of their relationship, as the little prince is going on with his journey, the fox tells him this: "It's the time you spent on your rose that makes your rose so important. People have forgotten this truth, but you mustn't forget it. You become responsible forever for what you've tamed. You're responsible for your rose." And I think that's important. There's a concept in legal terms known as duty of care. And in those situations, legal situations and medical situations, it usually applies to the idea that the person administering care has a duty to continue that care and to perform at the peak of his or her ability to administer that care. And I think that applies to our pets as well, that when we accept an animal into our home, when we adopt an animal and give them care, we need to give them the best care that we can afford. It's important to be that advocate as well. That's part of the care package, like to advocate for our pets with other humans. So that means a couple of different things to me. It means, one, that we advocate for them as a species with people who might not like them, or people who might like to think that they are different than they actually are. Cats get a bum rap on a lot of counts. I mean, people act like they are aloof and they don't like people, and nothing could really be further from the truth. And we need to stand up for them. So that's one part of it. The other part of it is advocating for your cat with a professional. Now, I like to consider myself in that category. I like to think that I listen when a client tells me what's wrong with their cat. I like to think I hear what they're saying. But we all speak slightly different languages. We all communicate in a lot of different ways. And none of us hears 100% of what another person is telling us. So when you advocate for your cat with a healthcare professional, it's important that you insist that they listen to you and that you get feedback that tells you that they understand what you're saying. You really are the world's utmost authority on your particular pet. No one else in the whole world has the breadth of knowledge and depth of knowledge that you have about your pet. You see them day in and day out, and you know things that no one else knows. And it's important that you step up to bat for them when questions about their behavior or their health comes into the picture. It's just really, I like the term duty of care, because duty implies that you don't really have a choice, that it's something that if you're a good caregiver, you have to do. So with a veterinarian, for example, if there are things that you don't feel the veterinarian understands in their very limited time with your pet, it's really up to you to talk about those things and explain those things in detail so that the veterinarian does understand. It's up to you to question the care that is prescribed by a veterinarian, not in a rude or distasteful way, but just to make sure that you understand and that you can decide whether that really is the best thing for your pet. There are a huge variety of veterinarians out there, and most of them are really working very hard to make sure that your pet gets the best care. So I'm not casting any doubt on that. However, they have limited time with your pet, and you have all day, every day, and you have all that knowledge that you just really need to convey. And if you don't understand what they're telling you, then it's up to you to explain to them that you don't understand and make sure that you get a clear understanding regardless of how much time it takes. So that's all I really wanted to communicate today. Just make sure that you stand up for your pet in these situations with other humans, because it's really important and it makes their lives much better if you do so. Thanks for listening. If you like what we do here, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.